well. My camera says something about being compressed. Hello again. Turn that down. There we go. All right, new camera angle, round 5, 6, something like that, 7. Who's keeping track? Nothing like coffee at 1:30 in the afternoon. Yeah. And take a quick break. Get a shower in. I'm gonna get this beard turned up later. Maybe. I'm gonna let one person trim it. She only works part-time. Same person that dyed my awesome green hair. I don't want to sit down for this part. I gotta do this section and this section. They're pretty high up there. So this is that uncomfortable midpoint where it kind of kills your back no matter what you do. No matter what you do. So, put the chair out of the way. I'm gonna start with this one.
Dubstep and screaming wobble wobble wobble. You know, just like this car pulls up next to me and they're looking at me all weird. So I look at them and I'm like, it's called dubstep.
Lines are a little wonky right now. Slow it down a little bit.
So, by now, you should know what dubstep is. Now, I'm going to see what right here. It's called dubstep. Time to rage.
Put the extra in there. There's these push-outs happening. Push-outs. What did we call them the other day? I don't remember. Reload. So I got one more jumbo skein of white that I'll use here at some point. I gotta keep an eye on the time too. I gotta pick up the kiddo. Making me feel weird.
Person in the car next to me listening to some swanky ass music. Making me feel weird.
speed and pressure. Speed and pressure is causing the looping from what I can suffice. Man, that line right there was just crisp. There's other ones that got an occasional loop that just isn't going to set. Just to reiterate how much of a novice I am, I've never played with the depth setting for the pile height. I've never tried the loop setting. I pretty much just kind of make sure that the gun is working out of the box, and I run with whatever settings. I don't know how you pulled that chair over there. I was going to use it. So, yeah. When I say go with it, I'm gonna go with it. A couple of loopers there. I figure as long as your lines are tight, little spots like that where you do have the occasional little loop that you can pull out, you probably won't notice it. Hoping after I post any of these videos I do get some good feedback of, you know, what I might be doing wrong, like putting my hand in my gun all the time. You know, the yarn I'm using, is there a way to maybe adjust the scissors? I have played with the adjustment on the scissors a little bit. Not on this one specifically, on my old gun, as far as adjusting where this, I don't even know what to call it. Wherever this lies on the armature will help dictate where the scissors close in the action. So if you slide this forward, they either open or close sooner than the other. Like I said, I haven't played with it on this one. Probably should take some time to get to know my machine better. That will probably be one of the first thing a lot of Tufting tutorials tell you is, you know, learn your machine. Figure out the settings of it. Go find those videos. How do you set the, you know, the depth of the pile height and all that stuff. It's probably very beneficial. Knowledge is power, after all. Certainly would probably help me troubleshoot why I'm getting some of those raised loop issues. All in all, on average, it's going pretty well, so I'm going to do it. Pretty tight. The surrounding fabric is going to help build up that material on the other side. sometimes, you know, one line is a lot closer to the other than it should have been. That one I pretty much ran right in the seam right next to it, which, again, not a huge issue. But I think that's where people will have those issues with either creating holes, possibly just overstretching that canvas. Again, I'm speculating. Speculation. I don't know who's playing in the background right now, but I'm kind of digging it. Just in time for it to be over. Black line is one of those spots where I could pull a strand out and then just run the single just to thicken it up right there. But I bet it's probably not too bad. Yeah, I don't even notice it, or will notice it by the time we run material on the other side. Spots. But again, I'm choosing to do it with this method. It is interesting that I do keep these spots nice and tight though. The pattern is super tight. There's something to that. There's the motion I'm doing here that I'm not doing in the longer lines. That spot. There's a spot over here you guys probably can't see, but I've got to fix that. That's going to drive me crazy. It's going to involve pulling some black thread out and rerunning this outside line. Oh, there's just a horrible jog in it. Looks terrible. Looks terrible. It'll be one of those things that's just going to be a little trickier than I want it to be to carve out. When to tackle it is the question too. I'll have to reload some black. I guess I'll do it towards the end of all the white we're putting down. Again, I'm procrastinating over here. These lines here in the image I think are more black. You know, just kind of help define that crease line, but they use some kind of weird like speckled shading for the black line that I don't know how I'm going to pull off. So these lines here are almost a gray. Same thing like I mentioned with these ones. So again, procrastination setting in on those portions there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright, last section. Double checking my pattern. Black, white, 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 black. Nailed it. Nailed it. How are we doing on yarn? We might have just enough to get through this one. Spots there, try to tuck that right up against the black. certainly are not going to make it. Alright, gotta make up some cakes. I don't think you guys want to see that again. We've seen it once before. A lot of people enjoy it. I don't. Where is this button? I'll catch up with you in a second.